Hello, welcome back to Golden News. Airports and bus and train stations across Germany were at a standstill on Monday, causing disruption for millions at the start of the working week during one of the largest walkouts in decades, as Europe's biggest economy reels from inflation. The 24-hour warning strikes called by the Verdi trade union and Railway and Transport Union EVG were the latest in months of industrial action, which has hit major European economies as higher food and energy prices dent living standards. They kicked off 3 days of wage talks, which could lead to further strikes if they fail to yield a compromise. Employers have offered 5% more wages over a period of 27 months, and a one-off payment of €2,500. Proposals unions, which are calling for double-digit hikes, call unacceptable amid soaring inflation which reached 9.3% in February. Germany, which was heavily dependent on Russia for gas before the war in Ukraine, has been particularly hard hit by higher prices as it scrambled for new energy sources, with inflation rates exceeding the euro area average in recent months. Worsening chronic labor shortages give unions a strong negotiating hand, economists say. The walkout is the biggest in the consensus-oriented country with a long history of collective wage bargaining since 1992, according to Verdi. Employees are fed up with being fobbed off with warm words while work conditions get ever worse and there are many vacant posts, Verdi chief Frank Wernicke told reporters. The Airports Association ADV estimated that 380,000 air passengers were affected by flight suspensions, including at two of Germany's largest airports in Munich and Frankfurt. In Frankfurt alone, almost 1,200 flights for 160,000 passengers were cancelled and stranded travelers slept on benches. Rail services were also cancelled by railway operator Deutsche Bahn. Striking workers wearing yellow or red high-visibility jackets blew horns, sirens and whistles, held up banners and waved flags during protests. In Cologne, the lack of city trains prompted a dash for taxis. Millions of passengers who depend on buses and trains are suffering from this excessive, exaggerated strike, a Deutsche Bahn spokesperson said on Monday. Verdi is negotiating on behalf of around 2.5 million employees in the public sector, including in public transport and at airports, while EVG negotiates for around 230,000 employees at Deutsche Bahn and bus companies. Verdi is demanding a 10.5% wage increase, which would see pay rising by at least €500 per month, while EVG is asking for a 12% raise or at least €650 per month.